Hey guys, how's it going? So a while back I made a video about how the trailers of Batman v Superman have been spoiling the movie. I pretty much did a breakdown of the first three trailers that came out, which includes like the teaser, the trailer that got released at Comic-Con, third trailer, which was not the final trailer, that revealed the whole third act of the movie, and then I put a video together that pretty much it's kind of my prediction of how the movie's gonna go. Well, I recently received this issue of Entertainment Weekly, and I was reading it in hopes of just, seeing if they talk about like the filming process or how they came up with going with the Dark Knight costume, pretty much things like that, and just kind of retreading on stuff that we already know from the movie. Now, just on the cover of this magazine, okay, this is what it says. Okay, collector's cover, one of two, so I'm assuming there's going to be another cover or another issue probably coming out the following week that's going to have Superman on it. Under it, it says the Dark Knight faces his ultimate foe. Will he survive? Plus, Wonder Woman's covert mission, Lex Luthor's killing spree, The Flash's terrifying vision, and you'll never believe who's been cut from the movie. Why? Why? So, this is really fucking stupid, man. So I started to read this, and after like page 2, I had to stop because this shit was spoiling even more of the movie. Okay, it was spoiling more. I didn't know there was a way you could spoil more of the movie. Mind you, I still haven't seen the final trailer for Batman v Superman. That's gonna go ahead, and so I don't know what was shown in the last Batman v Superman trailer, the final trailer. Put final in fucking quotes. So I don't know what was shown in that last trailer, but this fucking magazine has already confirmed some of the stuff that, in all fairness, some of it is things that anybody could have gathered from any of the trailers. Like it confirms the whole, the beginning of the movie is Bruce Wayne was there at the end of Man of Steel. It pretty much says that in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, the Dark Knight is angrier than perhaps he's ever been. As the film opens, Metropolis is still rebuilding after the skyscraper leveling brawl that ended Man of Steel, and Batman has been at work as an underground vigilante in nearby Gotham for years. Superman 2 is wrestling with his own inner turmoil. He may be the strongest, but following on the depiction of him set forth in 2013's Man of Steel, he is a neophyte as a hero trying to figure out how to best use his strength and how to avoid making mistakes. The rage and anxiety of these two characters is manipulated by Lex Luthor, a billionaire sociopath with a god complex of his own, who takes joy in bringing the powerful to their knees. Luthor not only orchestrates a mass murder aimed at turning the two heavy hitters against each other, but also uses some Kryptonian relics left behind from Man of Steel's aftermath to cook up a giant mutant Frankenstein monster, Doomsday, partially built from the remains of Michael Shannon's General Zod. He's going to be releasing Doomsday because he's going to use Zod's body and some of that Kryptonian thing that they found, and he's going to make Doomsday. And Doomsday happens. So there's something that, again, we gathered from the trailers, which is the whole Zod being turned into Doomsday by Lex Luthor because he has the Kryptonian technology. I've said it in my last video. But they just went ahead and threw in there that Lex Luthor not only Lex Luthor orchestrates a mass murder aimed at turning these two against each other. So again, I didn't see the final trailer. I don't know if this is something everybody else knew, but I did not know this. Why did they tell me in the fucking magazine? Why are we getting this detail 2 weeks before the movie? What? Okay, let me stop. Among these new heroes, of course, is Wonder Woman, and she arrives like a literal thunderbolt. Not only can she deal out punishment, but she can also take it. Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. It doesn't say that. I'm telling you, spoiler alert. The very next thing is, quote, I love when she hits Doomsday and she turns around and smiles like she hasn't been in a fight like this in a long, long time, says Geoff Johns, chief creative officer at DC Comics, executive producer on the film. She missed it. Again, didn't see the final trailer. Already have a little bit of the Wonder Woman fight with Doomsday. The film 2 is laced with dream sequences. Dream sequences. Dream sequences. I just got a feeling there's going to be a nightmare sequence in which Batman has a nightmare about something. Dream sequences for both Batman and Superman that hit at dangers to come, including the possible appearance of ultra-villain Darkseid. Ezra Miller's The Flash appears in one such vision, but fans will have to debate whether it was really a dream or maybe the kinetic hero breaking through time-space to deliver a warning. Zack Snyder calls this a giant Easter egg that he hopes will spawn plenty of online theories. We had such a straightforward narrative, I wanted this other layer of the movie to be complicated and bizarre, he says. We got confirmation of dream sequences. We got confirmation of the Flash, and I'm gonna read that line again. I'm gonna read that fucking line again because I don't know if Zack Snyder knows what an Easter egg is. Okay. Ezra Miller's The Flash appears in one such vision, but fans will have to debate whether it was really a dream or maybe the kinetic hero breaking through time-space to deliver a warning. Zack Snyder calls this a giant Easter egg that he hopes will spawn plenty of online theories. If you have to come and tell me something that happens and then say that's an Easter egg is something that people catch on their own and then they speculate what you mean. Sometimes I blame myself, because I love watching movies and stuff like that. But, all I'm looking for when I read something about a movie coming out is a little bit of what I already know. It's a little bit of what I already know, and then maybe stuff I didn't know. But the stuff I didn't know, I want it to be more of like an emotional thing of the character. I want it to be about, like stuff that happened during production, or how they wanted to tackle the depiction of Batman or Superman, or what they wanted to do differently, or what did they learn from the Man of Steel movie and the previous Batman movies. How they decided to get the personality of Lex down. Things like that, but I don't want to hear more plot details in the fucking magazine, dude. Like, they explain how Flash is used in the movie before we've seen the Flash. Zack Snyder calls this a giant Easter egg. And meanwhile, Marvel Civil War comes out in May, and what we know is that Captain America and Iron Man are going to fight, and it has to do with the actions that have taken place in the last 3 movies, and that Spider-Man's in it, and he's apparently on Tony's side. That Black Panther's in it, and he's apparently on Tony's side. And, you know, that they're going to fight. There's going to be a lot of fight scenes, but we don't know about that weird prison thing that was in the trailer. We don't know about what's happening to Rhodey, like if he's alive, if he's dead. We don't know why Winter Soldier took it upon himself to shoot Iron Man. Oh man, it's just DC. I want your movies to be successful because I want to live in a world where there is good Marvel movies and good DC movies, and that I'm excited for both, and I am still excited for Batman v Superman. But man, I know so much already, and so far this magazine just confirms some of the stuff I already said. And then adds in the fact that Lex Luthor is gonna orchestrate a mass murder. Why? Why? Oh man. In Civil War, you don't know if they're gonna be friends at the end of the movie. In Batman v Superman, you know they're gonna be friends at the end of the movie because they're already telling you the villain is villainy and he's gonna frame someone, and then the movie's called Dawn of Justice because they're gonna start the Justice League. So go ahead, place your bets. Oh, is Superman gonna win? Is Batman gonna win? It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter because they're gonna be together in the next movie. I decided to make this video because I'm bored and I'm waiting for League of Legends to load because I haven't played League of Legends in a while, and I haven't done a League of Legends video in a while. So yeah, just a bored guy here.